Good morning, friends. Today's morning session is dedicated to general English, general grammar, spoken English. Particularly when we speak in day to day conversation, we need to frame certain sentences which we call, common sentences. For instance, whenever we talk about any, burning topic or issue, we always say so far as, whatever, whenever, whichever. So these words, how can we really make use of these words in day-to-day conversation? Whatever, whichever, whoever, however. These are the words which often come in day-to-day conversation. For instance, if you want to ask somebody that, or if you want to respond to somebody regarding if a question comes that how are you going to prepare, for your competitive exam, the answer will be so far as the competitive exam is concerned, regular studies and brushing of general knowledge, brushing of general grammar, brushing of general, current affairs. These are the areas where we have to prepare for. Similarly, if you want to say whichever, whatever, whoever, yes, whichever task you have been given, you should always pay attention to completion of the task. Whatever may be the condition, whatever may be the climate, we have to be sincere enough to complete our task. Whatever may be the situation, India has to, move ahead. Whatever may be the scenario, we have to keep on striving. Whatever may be the prevailing situation, India need to move ahead along with the developed countries. Whatever do you think about someone, but the perception is going to change. Whatever may be the possibility of getting or scoring better marks, regular studies will help us. Whatever do you think about the science and technology, but the digital world is going to overpower the other world. Whatever you may think about the power of communication, but it is true that power of communication is always going to conquer the world. In this similar manner, we can use whichever can be used in day-to-day conversation. Yes, whichever book do you prefer for your preparation? The answer will be yes, I prefer Khanna Brothers for competitive exams. Okay, whichever problem comes in the way of discussion, it has to be solved, whichever choices you may have regarding selection of books, all sorts of books are available in the market. Whichever leader you talk about, each and every leader is interested in just being in chair. Whichever way of or whichever party you may favor for, but the only problem is that when they come in power, they forget the people. Whichever way you go, you will reach your destination. Whichever way you prepare, you will succeed. Whichever way you prefer to talk to, you will always be welcomed. Whichever path you follow in your life, it depends entirely on you, what path you choose and what path you dislike. Whichever manner do you follow, whichever mannerism do you have, it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter whichever book you prefer to for preparation. It doesn't matter whichever subject you start studying first. You have to prepare all the exams, all the papers. Similarly, however, however however, we have a lot of difficulties. We have to move on. However you think about any problem, the things will going to change. However, I feel that this task is difficult. I'll try my best. However, I'm not able to support you fully. I will try my best to help you some way. In that manner, whoever, whoever do you think is going to lead this country? Mr. Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, or anybody else? Whoever do you consider as your leader, doesn't matter. The country must be progressive. Whoever you blame for this problem, the problem has to be sorted out. Whoever you like or dislike, it doesn't matter. Your perception is never going to change. So that is the way you can use whatever, whoever, whenever is also going to define or going to present time. So that whenever you come across any problem, you must ask your teacher, your guide, your mentor, because your mentor will help you. Whenever you face any difficulties while preparing for exam, always ask your teacher how to, proceed ahead. Whenever you come across any difficult task, always try to revise and always try to do it again and again. So that is the way you can use whichever, whatever, whenever. These are some of the standard, words that can be used in day-to-day conversation. Now we can use on a topic also. This one, suppose you're discussing about the burning problem, the problem of this, Omicron, that the next variant of COVID. You always say that whichever state you may travel to, be always conscious, always use mask, always use, social distancing, follow social distancing. Whatever may be the prevailing situation of the COVID, because the next, wave of COVID is going to start, the government has to be prepared for that. So whatever may be the situation, the institutions, the students above 15 years of age have to be vaccinated soon. So from 1st January, whatever may be the prevailing condition, whatever may be the whichever, vaccine they may prefer, but the students above 15 years of age and between 18 years of age, 15 to 18, will be vaccinated from 1st January. So that is how we can link this, topic to whichever, whatever, and however also. However, the country is having the largest population, but it has succeeded to a great extent in vaccinating the mass population, and that is India's great success in fighting with COVID. Thank you. Have a nice day.